Hi sisters! So today we are doing a modern rendition of John Steinbeck's chapter 19, Grapes of Wrath. We're gonna go pick up two sister special guests. It might be a little bit out of our comfort zone today because, you know, me being like a rich farm owner and we're driving to the edge of town to pick up these Okies. I'll really catch up with you guys when I'm there. So I'm parked of their houses. These things are called Hoovervilles. They were like named after President Hoover, like, and all how he's like doing nothing for this country. Some like trashy place on the edge of town. They like throw up some like John Steinbeck uses imagery, which is visually descriptive, figurative language. He said the ragtown lay close to water and houses were tents and weed thatched enclosures, paper houses, a great junk pile. So that just is a good description of how these people live their day-to-day life. We'll see how it is when they get in here. Up, here they come.
Ooh, you got any food in here?
Oh, do you want food? No, I don't have any food. Why would I have food in there? That's expensive. Hey, are you so obsessed with food?
We don't get food. Do you see where we live?
John Steinbeck said regarding the Okies, for the new barbarians wanted only two things, land and food.
He also said, for every stomach full of food, 5 mouths open.
Anyway, why do you guys live in Hoovervilles?
Well, we don't have anywhere to live, and they're makeshift towns, and it's all we have, and we just named him after Hoover because he's not helping us out.
We're originally from Oklahoma, but when the Dust Bowl hit and all the drought started, and we overproduced so much stuff and like food, we just were forced to move out here to California, and then the Great Depression hit us. And on our journey, we just lost so many family members.
And this is all we have.
Yeah, food, I'm hungry.
Food?
Starving.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess, but like, how are you gonna pay me back?
On credit.
That's
Credit?
that's what people in the Great Depression did
How did they use credit?
to pay for their stocks.
Yeah, but didn't they all go broke then?
In 1929.
Well, that's
when
how
the
we do
stock
it.
market crashed?
That's how we do it on your farms. Steinbeck says, these farms gave food on credit. A man might work and feed himself, and when the work was done, he might find that he owed money to the company.
I mean, I guess, whatever.
We'll pay you back.
We promise. We're just hungry.
I know you guys aren't gonna steal from me.
Well, when Steinbeck uses regional dialect, which is how us Okies used to talk back then, he says,
This ain't right. We're talking here. This here you're talking about stealing. I ain't no thief.
We're here. What do you want?
Well, I don't know. What is there?
yeah.
You don't know what there is? Come on.
All we know is overproduction. That's how the Dust Bowl became a part of our lives. That's why we moved here, and now we're learning more about crops and stoop crops and rotating them.
1, 2, 3.
Mukbang! How much did this cost?
Like $30?
$30?
You're absolutism, and you only care about money. Money. That's all you care about.
Only caring about one thing.
Guys, it's not absolutism. I'm not obsessed with money. Consumerism, you know, the buying and selling of goods, that's what I do. I'm not obsessed with rich.
Guys, stop fighting. Nicole, can't you just reflect on our hard times we had like John Steinbeck did in chapter 19 of the Grapes of Wrath? It was an intercalary chapter, which is a chapter that breaks from narration and focuses on other things.
This intercalary chapter can be seen when John Steinbeck says, once California belonged to Mexico and its land to Mexicans, and a horde of tattered, feverish Americans poured in. This also shows him being an omniscient narrator, showing that he's all-knowing and breaks away from the narration of the Jodes family and says everything that happened in the time.
He also uses this quote to reflect on the times even before the Great Depression.
John Steinbeck creates a story to reflect on the time period and make up a story about the Jodes that reflects on what actually happened during this era. We'll catch up with you guys when we get back to the Hoovervilles. Alright guys, we're back at your home.
I don't want to go home.
I don't want to either.
Did you see it?
Yeah, it's really sad how poor the living conditions are at these Hoovervilles.
Well, I'm glad you saw it now and realized it.
My parents said that they should burn them to the ground. Say it's some sanitary reason or something. Steinbeck even stated, "Get out. Department of Health orders. This camp is a menace to health."
Don't burn it down.
We'll just rebuild it with different materials that don't burn. We'll make it more like a town. We'll create laws and have a community.
Thanks for the whatever I ate. I mean, I still don't know what this is, but I think it's pretty good.
Okay, guys, well, I'll see you later.